Here's why I was asking. When I first heard of Latent, the first thing I thought, I think this was last year, and at the time I had just finished the Expanse or something like that. One of the things I love about the scenes in Expanse, and I haven't read the books, I've only watched the show. One of the things I love about the Expanse is this is a hard sci-fi because it's not fully hard, but they try to stick to physics as much as Hollywood would tolerate it. And one of the things I love is these scenes about space battle where the people inside the spaceship are constantly being subject to different types of gravity. It's not gravity, it's accelerations in different points. So the ship is rotating, they get smacked into the walls. They are accelerating because they have to catch up with someone. Gravity goes to 5 to 10 Gs and then squashed in the ground, right? So there's a lot of this. The actions of the spaceship have a very real and immediate consequences on the individual, on the crew. Anyway, I want a game like that. A game where you can explore, where maybe you have some sort of two levels. One where it's like the pilot has this more high level view and it's fighting the other spaceship, but then your maneuvers put your crew in danger. So your characters have to be plugging holes and fixing things because you're being shot at. But at the same time, every time you do a maneuver, you have a risk of killing your crew. All of this to say that, in my view, if you're using Latent, it sounds, for me, very clear use case of Latent.
But look, let me reach a middle point here. Imagine that you are on a ship of your kingdom and there is gravity, but a little bit, or maybe a lot, and the ship is sinking and the gravity changes, right? So they might get smacked against a wall, or not, or the characters might start to bump into each other. How would you do that traditionally, right? Spend a lot of, I don't know how many hours animating every possible thing for different possible gravities, for different possible character interactions. This is a perfect example of, you want an emergent game. And I think these kind of games are going to be the kind of next generation games that we're going to see in the next years. Kind of wow moments that you can get in a game when your spaceship switches the gravity and all the guys are smacking into each other and they might reach into each other and grab each other, but maybe one of them falls off, and that is not scripted. So the players can say like, wow, and they want to tell their friends instantly. That is what you get with emergent gameplay and